Good morning and welcome back to the Faroe Islands. Today is quite a rainy day. I also had a rough night in the tent last night. It was super windy. Just look at this clip right now. But today I won't let the rain put a downer on the day. I have many things planned, starting off with the Faroe Islands National Museum called Tjornuvik. Good thing there's a sign just there. I'm parking right out the front. So let's go inside and have a look around the Faroe National Museum. That was quite a nice museum. It really showed the history of the Faroese people, how they have developed from farmers to fishermen, and also how the whole island was built millions of years ago. Faroe Islands actually used to be attached to Greenland, but then with the shift of all the plates, it moved where it is today. Now there's also an outdoor part to this museum. It's in a different location, but your ticket is also valid for the open air museum. So that's where I am right now, bracing the rain. Gonna have a quick look around. There are some old farmhouses to see, so let's go and have a look.
We will travel many miles. Will we ever see home again? Waves they tower, screams get louder. All I need is your hand in mine.
The weather is just terrible, so I had to leave the open air museum. It's raining non-stop. Now I'm actually leaving the area of TORSHAVN. Both of these museums were still kind of in the area of the capital. Now it's time to explore the rest of the island Streymoy, and it's about a 30-minute drive to my next stop, which is gonna be the beautiful Fossa waterfalls, and I hope until then the weather has also calmed down a bit. I had a nice drive up here, as I said, about 30 minutes. There were waterfalls left to right. Speaking of waterfalls, I have arrived at Fossa waterfall, the most impressive waterfall here on the Faroe Island. It's just next to the road, but there are a few parking spots. So I have parked the car and I'll now show you Fossa. I think you should get an amazing view from up here for the waterfall and the whole valley. Oh, that was so worth it, coming up this little path next to the waterfall. Literally it's just right next to it, so it's hard to miss it, but you have to be very careful up here because there are no fences, so you're kind of on your own. So really watch every step and watch those cliffs. I think really the main difference to Iceland is not the beauty of the places. It's beautiful in Iceland and here on the Faroe Islands, but this is just still a lot less discovered by tourists. I have the whole site here to myself, and you have to keep in mind this is one of the most popular sites here on the Faroe Islands. So I'm very lucky to be here before everybody else is here, and I do recommend to come before everybody else is coming. I have arrived in Tjornuvik. The setting of this village couldn't be more beautiful between two huge mountains. It's got its own private beach here looking out towards the sea. It's the northernmost settlement here on Streymoy Island. Just gonna have a quick look around, and then I also have something special planned here.
Darling, I know it's hard to let go. Soon I will hold you again.
So I have asked you on Instagram, should I go and have a dip in this Arctic water? Should I go and have a swim here in the Atlantic Ocean? And 95% of you said yes. So this is it. I'm going in. It's gonna be cold though.
Longer days when I'm away, but we'll both pretend to be bold. Darling, I've never been bold. The flowers you brought, my stomach in knots. You never seem to be scared.
Last stop of the day, I'm here in Saksun after some very narrow roads. This place is just out of a fairy tale. It's very, very beautiful and very remote, to say the least. Let's have a look. One of the most beautiful places I have ever seen. I'm here all by myself in the village of Saksun, or right next to it. It is low tide at the moment, so I have to be careful because the water is coming in from over there. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to the neighboring island, gonna spend the evening and night in Tjornuvik. I hope I somehow pronounced that right, but more about this cute place tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.